What is popular, everybody? Mr. Letter here, bringing you guys a brand new video. And today's it's an advice video. Today's advice video is bullying. Now, I've been meaning to do a bullying advice video for the longest time, but I waited till now. So again, the way these advice videos work is I tell you guys a story about bullying, and then I tell you how to get through some bullying or my specific situation that I was in. But yeah. So, without further ado, let's get into today's video. Alright guys, so, today's advice video obviously is bullying. So, my bullying story happened about, I would say, like 7 years ago. Back when I was in about 6th grade, I had the two biggest bullies that I've ever met. Just constantly throwing me down, throwing me under the bus, calling me names, making fun of me, making fun of my family, because at that time I was going through some poverty, didn't really have a lot of money in my family, and wasn't really worried about where I was going in the future. I was kind of getting into trouble all the time, hanging out with the wrong crowd, and what had happened was these people just constantly made fun of me, so calling me names, shoving me to the ground, throwing my books out of my hands, you know, the average school bully, like just douchebag material that probably will peak in high school, which knows self they did. They are really big losers now, so I'm actually kind of glad that I went the direction that I did go. But anyways, what had happened was I decided to take a different route than telling the teachers, because I know, guys, telling the teachers is dumb. They don't really ever help, and when they do, it's got to be a really cool teacher. And lately, whenever I got bullied back in middle school, I still get bullied sometimes in high school, but you kind of just let it go, because it's high school. Let's not take everything so serious. But yeah, in middle school, when I got bullied, I told the teacher, they just kept on saying they'd keep an eye on him, and that'd be it. And I mean, what do you want, a teacher following you all over everywhere you go? Well, I didn't. So what I did was I ended up taking a different route and taking the violence route. And let me tell you guys right away, that does not solve anything. And when people say that, they're not just being cliche, they are telling the honest truth. Violence did not solve anything. Indeed, it made it worse. What had happened was me and my friend decided to get these two guys that were making fun of us the whole, I don't know, year of middle school, and we decided to tag team and beat them up after this lunch mon. It wasn't really a beat up like, you know, now where people just beat the crap out of them. It was more of like, we're not going to take it anymore. We shoved them into the to the lockers, and we pushed them onto the ground, and then we just took off running because we were so scared of the consequences. And what had happened was they got 7 or 8 of their buddies to come team up on us, and they just beat the crap out of us. I mean, we could have easily have taken the 2, but we didn't know that they were going to come back. I mean, it didn't solve anything. It actually made it a lot worse. And I remember not, like, you know, getting upset. I was just remembered, like, wow, that was a really dumb thing to do. And I will never hurt anybody now. I mean, I took the different route. I'm like, violence isn't going to solve me anything. It actually just got me beat up. So, I mean, then it just got worse and worse until what I finally ended up doing was telling my older brothers, and they actually ended up coming to school one day with me and telling these kids if they ever messed with us again, they'd beat the shit out of them. So, I mean, that was really awesome, and I was like, wow, I have older brothers. And I'm not talking about Aviator Gaming and Big Mac, although Big Mac did help me through a lot of bullying in my middle school and high school years. He's been there for me forever. But I want to tell you guys how to you know, take this and how to help it. What I would do, guys, is I would tell a parent, because parents can help, and especially if they're a cool parent. But if you have a parent where it's like, oh, you go to school and you learn, and all, like really strict parents like I did, then tell your brothers or family, or tell your best friends, and even just to vent it out really does help. I mean, it can change your life, just not having to dwell on the constant fear of who's down this hallway, or who's gonna come down this hallway, or what if he beats me up or tells me this. I mean, middle schoolers are really rough years alone, let alone like having people to bully you, and I just don't believe in that kind of crap. So if you guys like this advice video, remember to drop a like button and click the like button. And LCS below, keep it G for gamer. Peace.